Hello guys, hi, hello. I hope that you can hear me. I hope that you can see me. Can you? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Let me just check real quick if you can hear me. Well, I think that you can, so everything's gonna be fine, I hope. Okay guys, hi, hello, how are you? How are you today? What's the weather like for you today? It is Sunday as usual, and it means that today we are having a live stream here on YouTube, and I hope that you're having as wonderful of a day in terms of weather as I do right here. As you probably can see somewhere here, there is the weather is really sunny today. I wouldn't say it's really warm, but it's quite sunny, and it means that spring is finally here. So yay, I hope that you're having a great day. I hope that your mood is really nice, and yeah, let us start talking about some very confusing concepts and vocabulary and grammar structures and grammar concepts and vocabulary concepts in the English language. So that is what we are talking about today. And as you can probably see from my screen, from my presentation, today we are talking about confusing language, and we'll cover a bunch of concepts starting from vocabulary till grammar and all that stuff, everything in between. So yay, join us, and I hope that everything's gonna be fine for you, that you can see, hear, and participate in our stream today. Okay guys, yay, hello. Нет, я говорю еще на русском, но в качестве стрима я чаще всего говорю на английском. But there will be a part, stay tuned, when I will talk in Russian as well. But if you have any issues, and if you want me to translate something, of course I can do that. So please stay tuned, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Я говорю, что я в основном говорю на английском, но если вдруг чего-то сильно непонятно, я могу перевести на русский, но в крайнем случае. И в конце будет часть, где я буду говорить исключительно по-русски. So, yeah, stay tuned, and we are training our listening today as well. Okay, guys, so, but before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Daria. I am a teacher at Учёба.ру, and I graduated from Sochi State University. I passed my CAE and TKT exams back in my days. I also studied both in Russia and in the UK, and I am a total, absolute coffee addict. This is my life right here. But probably you already know that about me, because maybe you have been following our streams, and maybe you have been watching our YouTube lives. So, and another fact about me is that I really like taking pictures of nature, of architecture, and of everything in between, but not people. No, people are not about me, or I'm not about people, I don't know. But yeah, I like taking pictures of nature, basically. Okay, guys, and of course, as usual, I'm not alone right here. I'm here with an amazing, wonderful, outstanding, gorgeous school, which is called Учёба.ру. And let me give you some statistics here. So we have got 12,000 graduates. 12,000. That is a lot. Those people passed both ЕГЭ and ОГЭ with us. So yeah. And we have got 4,200 students who got their 80 plus with us, and who got their 5 for their ОГЭ with us. And of course, this is all possible because we have an amazing team of teachers, and I'm a proud part of this team. So, yay! That's really nice. Okay, let's move on. So what we guarantee you, if you prepare with us for 3 exams, you don't miss classes and you do some homework, you will be at the university next year. So if you're preparing with us for your ЕГЭ, so we can guarantee you the entrance to the university if you're preparing with us for 3 exams. Don't miss classes and do all of your home tasks. Why we do that and why we're so sure? Because we have our own system, we've got our own methodology, and we have got our monthly progress checks, which is just like a real exam, and every month. So can you imagine, you've got like, if you started with us from September, you've got September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, and May. So that's a lot. That's a lot of mock exams, which basically tune you into passing your own exam. Okay, and the next thing that helps us with that is that we offer you a different level groups. We have our own program for each group level, and depending on your level of English, you will be studying in a bit different pace. Okay, guys, I hope that everything's clear right here. And we are moving on to the topic, which is the confusing language of the English, of the English language and confusing concepts. And I would really like to start with homophones. So if it sounds alike, does it always mean that it means the same thing? In Russian, we have got zamak, zamok, for example. And these words are absolutely the same in terms of spelling, different only in terms of stress. One is zamak and another one is zamok. But in English, we also have these words which are similar, but for our ears, absolutely similar for our ears. So if it sounds alike, it doesn't really mean that it is the same thing. No, it's like, absolutely not. And what I have here is the example of such homophones. Let me start with reading all of them. This one is there, this one is there, and this one is there. And you will ask me like, Dasha, what's going on? Why are they all the same? Maybe you will ask me, I don't know. Maybe you don't. But yeah, if you do, it's because they are homophones. And they do sound alike, as you probably have already heard me pronouncing them. But do they mean the same thing? No, they don't. They don't. There, There, it refers to a position or a place. For example, there is a mug on my table. Or there is a mic that you probably don't see. Let me do it this way. A little bit of ASMR. So there is a mic right here. Or there is a mouse on my table. Or somewhere there on my table, there is a phone. So this word, this one, it shows that something is somewhere, right? And yeah, it refers to a place or a position. Okay, I hope that's clear. This one is there. Once again, the same sounds. It tells us about possession. It tells us that something belongs to them, right? For example, I see, I don't know, 2 people, and I have been to their house because they are my friends, and I know that their house is really, really nice because I've been there and I've seen it. And I can definitely say that their house, the house that belongs to them, is really nice, right? Okay, I hope that you get the idea. And let us move on to this one. CHEY apostrophe RE. So what's that about? What's that about? That's basically about shortening. That's the contraction of they are. Of course, we can always say they are, and there are some cases when we cannot shorten anything. For example, your task 38, right, guys? You do remember you cannot shorten there? So yeah, This is more of 37 kind of thingy, but still, they are there. It's just a shortening. It's just a shortening, and that's it. This is the same thing as we would write they are, right? Right. Okay, guys, I've got some practice for us right here. Blah, blah, blah is a table in my room. So blah, blah, blah is a table in my room. Room is nice. Blah, 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 room is nice. And the last one is blah, blah, blah here. Okay, so let's have a look at what we can fill in here. Let me just switch to my writing typing tool and yep. This one, it tells me about possession. It doesn't tell me there is a table. Yes, that's really good. Yay, absolutely. Oh, sorry, that's Russian. There, and I need there. Yep, there is a table. Елизавета, hi. John, hi. Colt D, hi. Hi, guys. I'm really happy to see you. Yes, there, and there. Okay, cool. So, yeah, there is a table in my room. Absolutely. We are talking about a position of the table that is apparently present in my room. Absolutely. The next one, room is nice. Their room is nice, writes Елизавета. And she's absolutely correct. So we've got their room is nice. Because this room belongs to them, right? So their room is nice. They are the owners of this room, and their, belonging to them, room is nice. Okay, and the last one, Елизавета says they are here. It's like, they are here, something like that. But yeah, guys, you're doing absolutely great. Amazing. Let me check if my fireworks work. I don't know. Yay! So you're doing great, and I am able to set the fireworks. Okay, so any questions about there, and there? If you do, comment down below. You know where the comment section is. So yeah, let's have a look at, while you're commenting, if you have any questions. We are moving on to the next one. And the next one is my favorite, to be honest. It's your and your. So as you probably already know, your and your, they are absolutely the same in, or very, very similar in the way they sound. So let us have a look at what they really mean. Your, this one, this first one. The way it's really, really similar to there, to this there. It also indicates that something belongs to you. So it's your room. It's your cat. It's your cup of coffee. It's your idea. I mean, like, I have nothing to do with it. It's just your idea, right? Right. Okay, guys, so your. And the next one is your. You are, or your. If you just pronounce it really, really fast, it kind of sounds similar. Like, you're a nice person, or you're a bad person, but no offense, it's not about you, it's just like abstract person, right? An abstract one. Okay, and this is a shortening or a contraction of you are, right? The same way, very, very similar to this one, very similar. So here we've got YOU''RE. Okay, I hope that everything's clear here, and let's move on to our practice. Really interesting practice right here. Okay, let's have a look, and let me just switch to my writing typing tool. So blah, blah, blah phone is over there, and there. And here is a really interesting thing, because we also need to choose this one. Okay, I would say whose phone is here, right? Your and your. Yay, good job. Absolutely. Yes, Елизавета, and yes, Елизавета, another Елизавета. We've got two Yelizavetas John, absolutely. Good, guys. You're doing absolutely great. So yeah, let me just type it real quick. So we've got we've got we've got your phone, because whose phone? Your phone. Okay. We'll come to this one a bit later. Let's deal with this one first. A nice person. We would say you are a nice person, right? So we've got you're a nice person. Okay, absolutely. You guys are amazing. Thank you. You're absolutely correct. Okay, let's have a look at this one. We've got there, and there. So your phone is where? It's over there. Is it this one? Like they are? No. Is it this one there? No, it's not their phone. It's your phone, right? And here we've got there. So over there, it means this is about the place, this is about the position. So over there is the correct one. Okay, guys, thank you so much. You did an amazing thingy. Thank you. You've got some hearts. And yep, let's move on. Unless you have any questions. Do you have any questions? Any questions, guys? Well, anyway, if you do, please comment them down below. And in the meantime, we are moving on. I'm still on the topic of homophones. And what we have here is 2, 2, 2. Yeah, you know that. It's 2 to 2. Yeah, it's a really nice example of different twos in one sentence. But okay, we've got to as a preposition, right? For example, we go to school. I was talking to you, or I don't know. I don't want to go to the doctors because I generally don't like going to the doctors. Something like that. Okay, this one is to. It means also or excessively. For example, oh, yeah, hold on, that's too much. It's not this one too much, right? It's about a bit too much, if you know what I mean. Like, if you know, you know, all that stuff. And the last one too that we have here is number 2. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all that jazz. And we've got 2 as a number, right? So, how old are you? I'm 2. I don't know, what flat do you live in? I live in flat number 2, which is not true in my case, but maybe someone does live in flat number 2. So, in this case, we can say it's number 2, just like a real number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's have a look at our examples. I don't want to go blah, blah, blah school. Yeah? I don't want to go to school because it's a preposition, right? We to. Okay. Thank you, Елизавета. Yeah, we've got to. Thank you, John. Very, very nice. Absolutely. Yay, you've got my thumbs up. So this one is 2. Oh my God. Sorry, my handwriting with the mouse. Not really nice, but okay. Okay, I don't want to go to school. This is about the direction of the motion. Like, do you guys want to go to school? Be honest. I don't want to go to school, right? Unless this is our school, because I don't have to go anywhere because it's an online school. So yeah. I think I'll buy one blank. So let's imagine my friend has just bought a dress. I like this dress so much. So I decide to buy one too. And I say, I think I'll buy one too. Which is T-O-O. And which you nailed. Absolutely. Yay. Good job. And the last one is 2 people are in the room. Like how many? 2. If you know that this one is about the number, it is about the quantity of people or something else, then it definitely is a number 2. So we've got T-W-O. Okay. And meanwhile, you are doing absolutely great. And yay, here are my hearts for you. Thank you so much, guys. You're doing absolutely amazing. and I hope that that's fine. So yeah, do you have any questions? If you do, comment them down below. If you don't, also you can comment down below and say that no questions, just move on. Okay, and we are moving on while you're typing if you have any questions or no. Okay, so the next thing, another one. Oh, this one is a pain in my neck, I would say, because a lot of students, a lot of times are confused by these two. I have no idea why, but yeah, as you can imagine, they sound absolutely the same because it's and it's. They even are spelled in the same way. The only difference is this tiny little comma, which is called apostrophe, right? So this is the only difference that we have here. So it's and it's. What is the difference between them? So that you guys never ever will confuse them again. Okay, let's have a look. It's, that's a contraction, shortening, right, of it is. It is, or it can be it has. It is also possible. It is, it has, yeah. This is the shortening. And we write it with an apostrophe. Guys, if you don't know how to put an apostrophe, that's the Russian key E, this one, on your keyboard. So this one. And if you switch to an English keyboard and press this one and press E, you will get this one little comma, this one little apostrophe. Okay, so this is how you need to spell it. So we've got it. Okay. Well, I hope that's clear. And the second thingy, which basically absolutely is absolutely the same when we are pronouncing them, but is spelled without this apostrophe. So no apostrophe right here. Oh, I'm sorry. My camera decided that I'm showing the thumbs up, but no, not right now. So it is about possession. Something that belongs to it. In Russian, we don't have this one because we just don't have a possessive pronoun for the word оно, because we just don't say оно его, like оно его какоево. I'm really afraid to ask, like оно его что? But in English, because it is about animals, it is about plants, it is used with even babies up until 3 months. So in English, it makes sense. Then we use it's as a possessive pronoun. So this one, it's, without an apostrophe, as we already know, it is, or it's, this one, it's. So it is all about the possession or belonging to it. For example, I have got a cat. To be honest, my cat is very nice and I like it I like her with all my heart. And I would never say that she is it. But if someone says, if someone sees my cat and they don't know if my cat is a masculine or a feminine, they don't know anything about my cat. The way they will identify my cat, they will say it, because my cat is an animal, right? So my cat, it, has a lot of stuff. For example, it has its bowl where she has her food. It's food, sorry. Yeah. It has its cat carrier because we need to transport her to the vet and so on. So yeah, she has, it has its cat carrier and so on. Well, I hope it makes sense to you. So if something belongs to it, it's. And let's have a look here. We've got an amazing book and place is here. So let us have a look here. An amazing book. What would you say? It is an amazing book, right? Okay, yeah, Elizaveta, you are absolutely correct. Yes, It's with an apostrophe and it's without an apostrophe. Yeah, John, you are also right. Absolutely. Yeah, very, very good. So the first one is a shortening. It is. So we've got it's. This apostrophe is really, really important, right, guys? And here, this one, place is here. For example, I don't know, there is a plant somewhere in the house, and I say, oh no, don't move it, please. Its place is here. So it's without an apostrophe. It's. Okay. Any questions? Yes, no, maybe? No? Well, I hope that everything's clear, and we are moving on to another one. We've got whose and whose. As you probably hear, they are absolutely the same as usual. And let's have a look at what is what. This one, whose, is a possessive form of who. And usually we use it when we ask who something belongs to. For example, whose is this? Whose mouse is that? Whose bowl is that? Whose printer is that? Whose bag is that? Whose, I don't know, whose money is that? And so on. So whose. And this one is a shortening from who is or who has or who was even. So who is it? Or who's over there? Or who is here? I don't know. Like who's at the door? So when we ask who is or who has, we use an apostrophe. And when we ask who something belongs to, we don't use an apostrophe and spell the word a bit differently. So we've got whose. Okay, let's have a look at the examples here. Book is it, and whose and whose. Yay, Elizaveta, thank you. That's amazing. You're guys absolutely gorgeous today. Yay. Very, very nice. So we've got whose right here. Whose. And no, let me type that. That will be neater, I think. And who. Yeah, John, you are absolutely right. So the first one is about the possession and the second one is about who is. Whose. So yeah, who's over there? I can't see. It's too dark, right? Because it is too dark and I can't see. And that is why I ask who's there? Like who is over there? I don't know. I have no idea. So yeah, it's just too dark. Okay, thank you guys. Do you have any questions? If you do, comment them down below. And meanwhile, you are doing great, so you've got my heart. Thank you. That's really, really sweet of you. We are moving on to the next parts of our stream, which is when the words are similar and they are often confused, but they are not spelled the same way. They sound a bit similar, but not totally. Okay, the first one is accept. And the second one is accept. So they sound very, very similar. Let's have a look at their meaning. This one, accept, to receive or to agree to something. For example, let's imagine that you are setting up a program or a software on your computer. And you've got this license agreement and you need to click accept. So you basically accept the license agreement terms and conditions, right? Or for example, we use it to be accepted into the university, right? It means that you enter the university and you are accepted. So this one. This one, on the other hand, it means excluding, or it means the exception of something. For example, I don't know, I don't eat raw fish, or I don't eat fish, except for when it is in sushi. So that is the true fact about me. If you wanna feed me with some kind of fish, don't bother. I don't eat it except for when it is in sushi. Okay? So yeah, this one is accept and this one is also accept. Spelling is different, meaning is different. Please mind your spelling. Okay, let's have a look here. I blah 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 your invitation. And the second one, I'm so sad. Everyone was invited, blah 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 for me. Like first one is I what? I accept your invitation, right? Accept, like this one, accept. So I say, yeah, sure, I will be there. I will come. I accept it. It means I totally agree with it. I will do what you ask me to do. Accept, accept. Yay, John, thank you so much. Absolutely. Yes. And the second one, I'm so sad. Like, I'm so sad. Knick, knick. Everyone was invited except for me. That is a sad thing when everyone is invited except for someone. And in this case, it was except for me. And how do I need to write it? John already answered us, except like this way. Except this one. Okay. Well, I hope that you can, yeah, you possibly can see it. I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can. Okay. Good. Thank you so much, guys. That is a really, really nice. And thank you so much for your participation. Let me try another thing. I don't know. Oh, yay! It sometimes works, it sometimes doesn't. That's why I say try. So, absolutely. Okay, let's move on to principle and principle. As you can hear, they sound very, very familiar. Not familiar, but similar. Principal is a person who has controlling authority, or someone is important. Usually this word is used in America when we are talking about the headmaster, or in Russian that's director or directriса, when we are talking about school, right? So principal, or like he's a principal, I don't know, he's a principal dancer in this theater, something like that. And this principle, the second one, sorry guys, yeah, and the second principle, this one, is a fundamental truth or proposition that serves as the foundation for a system or belief or behavior. Yeah, it's very, very difficult, I get it. But we have the same Russian word, which is принцип. So, principle is a law. Principle is something we base something else on. For example, I don't know, principle of principles that you find in some religious texts, something like that. And let's have a look at our examples. What do we have here? The blah 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 told me off the other day. So if someone tells me off, it means that someone tells that, oh, you did a bad job, you're not good, you can do better, try better next time, and so on. So somebody scolds me and someone says, you naughty person, you don't do well, you need to try harder. And who do you think can tell me off? Can principal. Yay, John, thank you so much. So basically, yeah, a principal as a person can tell me off, right? A principal as a, yeah, Елизавета, absolutely, principal. Good. So yeah, a principal as a person can tell me off, absolutely. And let's write it down. Principal. Yep. And she follows the blah, blah, blah of sharing with friends. So she has this principle, she has this idea that she needs to share with her friends. And that is what she follows. That is what she believes. That is what she does. So basically the principle, like this. Okay, so yeah, absolutely. I hope everything's clear. While I am waiting for your questions, if you have any, let me set a firework for you. If it works. If it doesn't, that would be sad. Yay, it works. And let me make a sip of my drink of life. Okay, so, and while I was drinking, we are moving on. Spelling, guys. Spelling matters a lot. as you probably can understand, these two words, they are very similar when we pronounce them. We've got loose and loose. Yeah? And when we have two O's, this one, it means that something is not firmly tight. It's not firm. It's not tight. It's not tightly fixed in a place, for example. For example, let's imagine that my button right here is a bit loose. Or I don't know, let's imagine that the strap here is loose. It means that it can like pretty much go up and down my wrist, right? So if something is loose, it's not tight. It's not like that it's gripped like this and you cannot do anything with that. No, right? If something is loose, you've got like the room to move. And if you lose something, which is this one, it means that you don't have anything or don't have something that you lost. It means that you can be deprived or cease to have something. So basically, if you lose your keys, you can't enter your house and you can't go home. If you lose your phone, I don't know, if I lose my phone, I'll be moneyless, cashless, have no clue where I am at the moment, have no entertainment, and so on. So yeah. And we have got loose and loose from Elizaveta. Yeah, absolutely. So she was wearing a pair of loose trousers. The first one will be with two O's. Because the trousers are quite loose, they're not tight-fitted. Maybe, I don't know, she has a wide legged pair of trousers. Why not? A pair of loose trousers, right? And I don't want to lose my keys again. Really, no, I don't want to do that. So to lose like this. Please remember this one is an adjective and this one is a verb. So it's an irregular and we've got lose, lost, lost, right? Yeah. Okay. Any other questions? Anything that maybe I didn't mention? No? Okay, guys. Let us move on to the next one. The next one is stationary and stationary. So this stationary, it means that something is not moving. For example, I don't know, something is attached to the wall. For example, there is nothing there. But okay, let's say that this cushion right here, it's attached to my armchair, right? Because it's attached to my armchair and it is always right there, it is stationary, right? It doesn't move. Well, it can, but for the purpose of this example, it doesn't. And stationary is materials. For example, this is stationary, or I don't know, this is stationary, or even this is stationary, and even this, which is a cat, by the way, it is also stationary. So, stationary in Russian, that's канцелярия. So everything which is канцелярия related, that is called stationary, right? Okay, let us have a look at our examples. What we have here. I got these folders at the blah 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 store. At what store? Did I buy them at the stationary, not moving anywhere store? Folders where I put my documents in? Well, no, I bought them in the stationery. Stationery. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Elizaveta. Thank you, John. Yes, stationery. Stationery store. Yeah, because folders are a piece of stationery, or items of stationery, I just bought them there. Just went to the shop, bought them there. Okay. And the next one is the whole place was stationary with nothing moving at all. So like freeze, and we don't move like this. Stationary, no, not moving, right? And let us write it. Stationary. Okay, well, I hope that you can see it here. I hope that you understand the difference. And let us move on to some adjectives and adverbs. Well, in Russian, sometimes we can mix them. And Russian speakers generally mix a lot of adjectives and adverbs. I used to be guilty of that, but yeah, I hope that not anymore, and I hope that after this stream you won't do that as well. Or you won't do that too. T-O-O, right? Okay, so we've got good and we've got well. Good is an adjective, guys. In Russian, that is хороший. So that is an adjective. It answers the question какой, right? So an adjective that describes a noun. For example, it's a good day today. It's a good weather today. I don't know. It's a good pen. It's a good book, and so on. Well, on the other hand, is an adverb. In Russian, that's хорошо. So it answers the questions how or как. Хорошо. That is an adverb that describes how an action is done, right? How it is done. For example, I don't know, I hope that I speak Russian well, or I hope that I speak English well. I hope that I play the piano well, which I probably not, but let us hope. Fingers crossed. And I don't know, I hope that I do my job well. So yeah, let's have a look. Oh, sorry. I didn't do a good job here, actually, because yes, done. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Yeah, I didn't do a good job here. I misspelled the word, so it was not a good job. Yes, absolutely. Yes, Елизавета. Yes, John. Very good. So the first one is a good job. And a lot of times your teachers will say, good job, guys. Yay! You've done everything very, very nicely. And she speaks Russian well. Let's imagine that I'm talking to someone and she speaks Russian well. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Next one, bad and badly. One more time. One is an adjective. Another one is an adverb. Let's find out which one is which, right? So bad is an adjective. It is used to describe a noun. For example, it's a bad book. Really don't recommend that. Or it's a bad computer. It's a bad phone. It's a bad, I don't know. It's a bad idea to go somewhere at night without any parental supervision. So it's a bad something, right? It's an adjective and we use it to describe a noun. In Russian, that's плохой. The question is какой, right? Какой, плохой. And this one is an adverb. The question is how, and in Russian that is плохо. Like that is why we can say, oh, it's such badly. I don't know, it's badly. Something is badly. Or she behaves, I don't know, she behaves badly all the time, right? So it's an adverb. Yeah, Elizabeth, you're right. Okay, let's have a look at our examples. The decision is bad. It used, yeah, thank you so much, John. Absolutely. So it is used to describe a decision. Decision is a noun, so we need an adjective to describe it, right? And he behaves how? He behaves badly. He's such a bad boy. Badly. All the time. And not a child he is. Okay. Do you have any questions about bad and badly? Well, I hope not. And I hope that everything is clear. But if you do, of course, please comment down below. And meanwhile, you are doing absolutely amazing. So thank you so much, guys. Perfect. Really, really good job. Next one, real and really. the word that I say a lot in my real life and when I'm streaming, and maybe I should get rid of it. I don't know. You tell me. Okay, real. That is an adjective, right? We use it to describe something as genuine or actual. For example, I don't know, that's a real Gucci over there. I don't know, the bag is real Gucci. Genuine, we would also say. Or really, which is an adverb, we use to emphasize an adjective or another adverb. I don't know, he's really bad or he's really good at drawing. Let's say he's really good at drawing. He's a new Picasso, I don't know. Or he is really good at driving a car. He's a new Michael Schumacher, or who is the Formula 1 pilot number one? Who, I don't know. Real and really. Yay, Елизавета. Let's have a look. This, John, thank you. So this film is based on real events. They are actual. They happened in real life. Real events. And she's really good at cooking, right? Really. Okay. So this one is an adjective. This one is an adverb. And yeah. Any questions, guys? Anything that you don't know? Anything that you need to know? No? Okay. Meanwhile, let's hope it works. Yay, it does work. Okay. Thank you so much. You're doing great. Absolutely. Late and lately is another pair that we are going to talk about today. Late is an adjective. And lately is an adverb. Late and lately. I don't know. I woke up late today. And lately I've been waking up quite late. So yeah, we've got these two things right here. Late and lately. And let's have a look. It's blah, blah, blah. I should go to bed soon. What do we have here? It's late or lately. What do you say, guys? It's late. Usually we say it's late, right? It's late. And because it is late, I should go to bed soon. Well, not... Yeah, thank you, Elizabeth. Absolutely late first and lately the second. And I've been watching a lot of Учёба.ру YouTube lives lately. Like lately, recently, up until now. This one is поздно. And this one is в последнее время, right? So, lately. Lately. Any questions, guys? Anything that you don't know? Anything that you need to know? Which maybe you've got questions about? Yeah? No? Maybe? Okay. Well, thank you so much. You're doing absolutely amazing. Thank you. Here are my hearts for you. And basically, that is all that I wanted to talk to you about in terms of the differences and in terms of confusing words. Do you guys have any questions? Any at all? Maybe you are struggling with some sentence and you don't know what to put there. If you do, and even if you don't, please comment down below and yeah, I'll try to answer. So, yep. Let us move on to another part where I will be speaking in Russian. Some of you asked if I'm going to speak in Russian. Yes, this is the part where I do it. So, и буду я говорить по-русски про подготовку к ЕГЭ по английскому языку в онлайн-школе Учёба.ру. Очень такой у нас большой заголовок. По сути, guys, у нас осталось... No question, thank you so much. So, по сути, guys, у нас осталось с вами 3 месяца. Ish, да, как в английском говорится, когда вы примерно хотите сказать, вы можете суффикс ish добавить. То есть у нас с вами 3 месяца ish осталось. Так вот, у нас осталась часть марта, неделя. У нас с вами остался апрель, май и часть июня. Ну, практически 3 месяца, right? У нас с вами примерно есть 20-25 уроков, это лекции и семинары. Занятия у нас обычно проходят 2 раза в неделю. Это значит, что каждую неделю вы получаете свои домашние задания. И это значит, что у вас их будет примерно 10-15, в зависимости от того, когда у вас там экзамен, какие там по расписанию, как у вас там расписание идет, в первые потоки вы сдаете, в дополнительные, в резервные дни вы сдаете и так далее. Так вот, что еще у нас есть хорошего? Я уже про это говорила в начале, но у нас есть пробный ЕГЭ ежемесячно. Это прям как настоящая штука. Проверяется оно компьютером, точно так же, как ЕГЭ. А еще оно проверяется экспертами, точно так же, как ЕГЭ. Поэтому хорошая штука. Пробный ЕГЭ. Проводится он каждый месяц. Каждый. Представляете? А еще каждую неделю у нас проходит разговорный клуб, где мы очень так хорошо беседуем на английском. Я лично очень люблю эти разговорные клубы. Они мои, я бы сказала, одни из самых любимых занятий, потому что мы на них беседуем прям на английском очень хорошо. Например, в последний раз у нас был разговорный клуб на тему литературы. И так как я не сильна в литературе, я немножечко неправильно обозначила жанр произведения. Вернее, режим в этом произведении. Мы говорили про 1984, и я написала не тот режим, который там был. Так вот, мои замечательные студенты меня поправили, чему я была очень-очень рада. И мы на английском заодно пообсуждали разницу режимов: тоталитарный, авторитарный и так далее. Все касательно этой книги 1984. Поэтому приходите к нам, у нас круто, у нас можно поправлять учителя. Если он чего-то не знает, почему нет? Особенно если это не его предмет, так как, например, литература — это совсем не мой предмет. Как вы понимаете, мой предмет — это английский. Окей, и по вот этим вот пробным ЕГЭ у нас с вами подробная проверка, сложные задания с развернутой обратной связью и с рекомендациями. Что это значит? Эксперты просмотрели вашу работу. Это касается, кстати, не только пробников, это касается еще домашек. Домашки тоже проверяются очень внимательно, и у вас каждый раз здесь подробная обратная связь. Ну, то есть часть заданий проверяется компьютером, но часть заданий проверяется тоже преподавателями, экспертами и так далее. Здесь супер подробно. То есть мы пишем, почему так, почему не иначе, так можно, так нельзя, а вот тут лучше так, а вот тут лучше иначе. То есть feedback, good job. Окей. У нас супер крутая интерактивная платформа для подготовки. Все, что нужно, у нас есть в одном месте и в удобном формате. И вам для этого нужно просто, по сути, подключиться с любого устройства, в котором есть интернет. У вас есть интернет на компьютере? Прекрасно. У вас есть интернет на телефоне? Замечательно. У вас есть на планшете интернет? Шикарно. На ноутбуке? Супер. Везде, где есть интернет. Можно еще, кстати, с телевизора попробовать. Вот я с телевизора не пробовала. Если вы попробуете, скажите мне потом. Может быть, можно, я не знаю. Так вот, guys, если вдруг у вас на вашем телевизоре есть интернет, что вполне возможно, и вы сможете подключиться, это будет круто. Со всех остальных устройств мы заходим запросто, и это проверено. Так что все в одном месте. У вас все видео, все интерактивные уроки, все вебинары, все ваши домашки, все ваши пробники, все есть на нашей интерактивной платформе. Очень крутая штука. И у вас точно так же, когда вы заходите на нашу платформу, у вас есть такой прекрасный списочек под названием «Расписание и список дел». Вам сразу понятно, что, где, как, когда нужно. Ну, например, это у нас скриншотик за неделю 18-25 февраля. В понедельник у вас тут литература. В среду у вас там химия, домашка, и в пятницу у вас математика, урок. Обратите внимание, что у вас сразу видно, сколько по времени у вас чего займет, и обратите внимание, что у вас сразу написано, сколько домашних заданий, где у вас есть. Одну секунду, глоток жизни мне нужен. Окей. Так вот, 45 минут у нас займет урок по литературе, 5 заданий у нас в домашке по химии и так далее. Дальше у нас, собственно говоря, с чего бы мы взяли эти домашние задания и так далее. У нас есть интерактивные видеоуроки. Это супер понятная теория с конспектами и с упражнениями для закреплений. Как это все дело происходит? Вы заходите на платформу, тыкаете на ваше на вашу штучку урок, на которой написано, прямо вот сюда, вот куда-нибудь тыкаете, и у вас выходит, собственно говоря, урок. Урок состоит из видеочасти, где вы смотрите видео, где преподаватель очень подробно, супер классно объясняет вам абсолютно все нужные аспекты. Дальше вы выполняете задание, потому что вы только что прослушали, просмотрели, увидели со всей инфографикой с наглядными штучками. Если вдруг чего-то вам нужно, то у вас еще есть конспект, который тоже является очень хорошей штучкой, и вы тоже его можете посмотреть. Это, знаете, такая ваша шпаргалка, которую самому писать не надо, потому что за вас уже написали. Вот как-то так. И дальше, после того, как вы посмотрели, сделали задание, у вас есть еще домашки с быстрой проверкой. Что это означает? Это удобные домашки с подсказками и с решениями. Представляете, если вы накосячили вдруг нечаянненько или не знаете что-то, вам еще и решение покажет и скажет, что вот так вот, потому что так вот. Давайте посмотрим. У нас тут на скрине биология как наука. Биолог из меня никакой, поэтому я буду читать вместе с вами. Какая из этих наук изучает грибы? Ботаника. Это то, что я бы ответила, потому что я не биолог, не знаю. Лихенология. Понятия не имею, про что это. Микология и бриология. Да. Так вот. И мы тыкаем, значит, потому что мы уже посмотрели видео, все прекрасно уже знаем, мы, значит, тыкаем на микологию. И нам зелененьким, прекрасненьким подсвечивают ответы и говорят, что да, все круто, все верно, и ставят thumbs up. Почему мой thumbs up не работает? Thumbs up, работай. Ну ладно, он работает, когда не надо. Давайте попробуем еще раз. О, получилось. Так вот, вам ставят такую штучку прекрасненькую, вот такую, говорят, что все верно, вы умнички, лапочки, солнышки, потому что вы, в отличие от меня, смотрели урок по биологии, и вам дают решение вместе с пояснением, что грибами занимается микология, ботаника – это растения, о как, лихенология – это лишайники, и бриология – это мхи. Видите, как все круто там заверчено в биологии. Очень интересная штука, так что узнаем что-то новое каждый день вместе с вами. И чтобы закрепить ваши знания, которые вы так замечательно потренировали в домашке, сделали упражненьки, посмотрели видео, посмотрели конспектик, сделали себе шпаргалочку из него, у нас еще есть практические семинары, и это живое общение по видео с преподавателями. Вот это вот живое общение по видео с преподавателями тоже очень-очень важно. Здесь вы можете задать все ваши вопросы, которые возникают. И плюс мы всегда на семинарах тренируем темы, которые были у нас вот на вот этих уроках видео. То есть у вас сразу так со всех сторон вы и видео посмотрели, и домашку сделали, и всякие упражнения поделали после этого. И еще и потом вы тренируете это на семинаре. То есть варианта сказать, что «а я не знал, а я не понял, потому что я ничего не видел», у вас столько возможностей у нас на платформе есть, что это просто супер. Я уже говорила про ежемесячные пробники, вот такие вот штучки, где у вас баллы прописаны, они проверяются автоматически. Там, где написано «проверяем», это значит задание с проверкой экспертом. В английском языке в ОГЭ это задание 35 и весь раздел говорения. И если мы говорим про ЕГЭ, это задание 37-38 и весь раздел говорения. То есть, по сути, то, что не проверяет компьютер в реальной жизни. Точно так же эксперты это проверяют на реальном экзамене, и у нас примерно так же. Ну, не примерно, на самом деле, точно так же. Тоже эксперты проверяют. Вот. Что еще есть? Есть удобные чаты с преподавателями, где вы можете нам практически в любое время написать в Telegram, и мы отвечаем на ваши вопросы, помогаем во всем разобраться. Вы можете нам присылать скриншотики, записи, голосовые, что-то у вас не получилось, что-то вам непонятно, что-то у вас там не сработало, и сказать: «Ой, смотрите, что нашел, и какая штука хорошая». Так тоже можно, почему нет, мы всегда рады поделиться и порадоваться вместе с вами. Ну и замечательная система уведомлений тоже в том же Телеграме, чтобы вы точно не пропустили, что у вас сегодня урок, а завтра у вас вот разговорный клуб, а послезавтра у вас домашка, которую нужно сделать, а потом у вас еще и пробник и семинар. Такая загруженная неделя. Так вот, все это присылается нашей системе уведомлений, чтобы вы точно ничего не забыли. Ну и у нас сейчас прекрасная скидочка, у нас замечательная формула, мы все математики, у нас 1 + 1 это 4. При покупке 2 предметов, еще 2 в подарок, у нас новые группы, все оставшееся время обучения до экзаменов, ну и занятия плюс домашка. Так что такая вот история. Мы вас супер-супер сильно ждем у нас на занятиях. Я лично вас жду на английском языке, где мы продолжим с вами прекрасно тренироваться и говорить про английский язык, говорить про confusing language и так далее, и не только. Обсуждать суперинтересные темы по ЕГЭ, по литературе, по всему остальному. И я лично буду очень рада, если вы subscribe, там есть кнопочка подписаться. So subscribe, ring that notification bell, нажимаете на колокольчик, тогда вы точно не пропустите ни одну трансляцию. Я вам напоминаю, воскресенье, 5 часов вечера, every week we are here. И алгоритм будет вам нас рекомендовать. Правильно сказала? Правильно сказала. И я лично буду очень рада. И у нас у всех будет хорошее настроение. So guys, thank you so much. I was very happy to see you all here. Thank you so much for being so active. It was my pleasure to have a stream for you, so thank you. I hope that you're having a great day, and I will see you when I see you. Thank you so much, guys. Goodbye.